PTS, are you able to share this thing, presentation?
Yes, sir.
Jawahar, can you hear me through my mask?
Yes, ma'am.
It's clear, no? Sorry.
Yeah.
Of Andhra Pradesh, a very, very good morning, sir. Sir, we are here present with my colleagues, the Special Chief Secretary, Dr. Jawahar Reddy, Commissioner of Family Welfare, and Special Officer for Hospital Preparedness. All of us are here. Sir, we are very grateful that you are taking this review for the COVID, and we are looking forward to your inputs. We would definitely benefit from your advice. Not only we, but the people of this state would benefit greatly by the review that you are undertaking today, and from the various inputs and the advice that we are looking forward to. Sir, very briefly, I would like to present a few things, and after that I will request my Special Chief Secretary to give a detailed presentation, sir, with your permission. Sir, we started this whole effort to contain the COVID when the first of the foreign returnees came and the infection came into the various states in the country. At that stage, we did not have any testing capacity. We had one lab in Tirupati, but again the confirmation of the samples had to be sent to Pune. We started with that, and we went on to ramping up our testing capacity to unprecedented levels, sir. From the beginning, consistently, we have maintained the highest tests per million population in the country. Only Delhi, the Union Territory, is ahead of us in Jammu and Kashmir. But among the states, we have consistently been at high levels of testing, because testing is supposed to be the key to handling this problem of COVID-19. Sir, secondly, we did not leave any stone unturned in the preparation of our hospitals. During the lockdown period, which was there right till May 31st, we took advantage of that period for not only doing the lockdown and reducing the spread of infection, but to build up our testing capacities on the one hand, and on the other hand, preparing the hospitals again at a level which will, I'm very confident, will be able to handle the load at the time of the surge which is now going on. Sir, the Special CS will tell us how, when we started with the testing with only one lab, we have gone on to 20 labs. Where we did not have the capacity to test at all, today we are having the capacity to test at least 40,000 samples per day, which perhaps only Tamil Nadu is able to compare with us. In terms of hospital preparedness, we have built up 122 hospitals with a capacity of more than 37,000 beds. To support the entire effort of the hospitals, to make sure that only those who need higher level of treatment go to the hospitals, we have set up another 40,000 beds in what is called the COVID care centers. We have also encouraged home isolation of the positive cases, so that with this high level of testing, the higher number of positives which are now being detected can all be given health care, medical care and support as required by them. So I would say these have been our two key points, the testing and the treatment. Apart from this, which of course Jawahar will give the details on both the testing and on the hospital preparedness, lockdowns, which we did effectively, and which almost came to an end towards May 31st. We have been doing quarantining of people who have suspect, those who are primary contacts or positives, or those who have come in from outside. We have been doing IEC and engaging ourselves with the public so that there is a full public participation. We have also one very, I think one of the strategies on which we have worked very hard is to have a system of active surveillance. So we have built up surveillance systems at the primary level, headed by the ANM, and at the secondary levels headed by the medical officers. And this is not only in the rural areas but in the urban areas. We have been able to do our containment strategy very effectively along with contact tracing. At one stage we were also grappling with the migration, and that part is now almost over. Among all these 10 components which I have sort of mentioned, the status as of today, sir, is that we are now in the middle of a surge. All that work which was done in building the capacities, in setting up systems of surveillance, in setting up systems of testing, in setting up the hospital preparedness, is now getting into action. So we are almost in a mission mode, sir, now in almost all the districts. Out of our 13 districts, 9 districts at least are right either near the surge or at the surge or 1 week away from the surge. 3,000 samples per day in the month of May. We started testing 20,000 samples
in different villages, in different towns, through our village volunteer system. In addition to the information that we were getting from the Immigration Bureau, there was CS Madam has mentioned that we didn't have much of a testing lab in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Only state virological lab was there in Tirupati, sir. Sri Venkateswara Institute of Medical Sciences, SWIMS, Tirupati, we had virology lab. The initial testing was done, screening test was done there. For confirmation, sir, our journey started we realized very soon that we need to have testing capacities. So first it was the SWIMS, then we expanded it to Vijayawada, then we expanded it to
Sir, 5 minutes, sir. Sir, disconnect.
Sir. So we had tested close to 13 lakh samples. So now we had positives of close to 50,000. Next slide. Next slide, please. COVID care centers. Only few centers are being run as quarantine. Next. This is some of the data about the quarantine centers, what are the admissions, what are the discharges that's happening. Next. Sanitation and then hygiene. And we also do a lot of IEC activities. So we kind of publicize the posters. We also run some autos with mics and then urging the people to put on masks. So mask wearing has been made compulsory, sir. In all districts, in fact, government has already almost supplied 10.5 crore masks for about 15 crore population. Balance are also planning to be distributed, sir. Next. So this is again the focus areas for the cluster containment. Next. Next work. People who are under home isolation. So a set of doctors will be monitoring their health condition daily, sir. Once in the morning and then second time in the evening they'll talk to them. Some of the collectors are also having some kind of a conferences with them, teleconferences or the Zoom conferences to give them confidence level. And we're also providing some psychological support also to those people whenever they have these controls. Next. As we submitted, sir, we have got 5 different locations, state COVID hospitals, which are basically critical care hospitals. So starting from Vizag to Chittoor, we have got different districts. And then Initially itself, sir, we have got almost 18 private medical colleges. Their attached hospitals have been taken from the beginning. So we have got good number of private hospitals have teamed up. So apart from the critical care hospitals, there are about another 111 hospitals, both in private and government, where we have identified close to 35,000 beds for serious cases which require hospitalization. So of the 100 COVID cases, about 15% require severe hospital admissions. So 15% would be severe, so they would be requiring hospital admissions. We want handling these 15 to 20% cases in the hospital. Next.
Srimati Nilam Swayani, Chief Secretary, Sri K. Jawahar Reddy, Special Chief Secretary, Medical, Health, other officials of the state government, good morning to you. I am aware of the steps taken by the state government to contain the spread of COVID-19 pandemic in the state. All officials of the state government connected with the subject and doctors, paramedical staff, sanitation for COVID-19 patients are frontline warriors. Members of the NGOs and other voluntary organizations have also swiftly responded to the crisis and are also playing an important role in coordination with the state government, sanitizers, etc. However, after the unlock period has started and with the opening of businesses and movement of people across the state, the number of COVID-19 positive cases is going high at an alarming rate with 50,000 positive cases now. As observed from the data, as of 19th July, East Godavari district has highest number among the 13 districts with more than 6,000 cases, followed by Kunnur, Alanthapur, Guntur, and Chittor. However, when it comes to testing, AP is doing much better as compared to other states, which I appreciate. As can be seen from the data of past 1 week, the number of COVID-19 positive cases are going up steadily. I would like to know from the officers about the reasons for such a situation. I am also aware that the state government is gearing up to do more and more testing and is in the process of deploying 22 numbers of Sanjivani mobile testing units fully equipped for the collection of samples from all over the state. I would like to specifically understand from the officers on the steps taken to contain the areas where more number of COVID-19 positive cases are reported. Steps taken to ramp up facilities for institutional quarantine, supply of medicines and nutritious food to patients in hospitals, coordination with private hospitals for admission and treatment of COVID-19 patients. It has been reported that the time taken for getting result for the RT-PCR test is taking several days, resulting in missing out on the essential treatment as required for symptomatic patients during this crucial period. Another issue is regarding the availability of beds in the COVID hospitals. People appear to be facing problems finding beds in the COVID hospitals, both public and private. We should be able to provide information to the public in an open digital platform about the availability of beds in different public and private COVID hospitals so that the public doesn't have to run around looking for vacancies of bed. It should also be mentioned that private hospitals providing treatment to COVID-19 patients do not charge over and above the rates fixed by the government from helpless patients by taking advantage of the situation. Arogya scheme benefits should be extended to all the eligible persons in the treatment of COVID-19 patients. It is necessary to keep track of the people coming from other states and from foreign countries by keeping them under either institutional quarantine or home quarantine as the case may be as per guidelines. People under home quarantine should be monitored and they should not be allowed to move out of their homes. As prevention is the only key to control spread of COVID-19. Movement and gathering of persons should be restricted as far as possible, more particularly in the districts where more number of cases are reported. I feel that strict adherence to the principle of OT, tracing, tracking, testing, and tracking appear to be only solution available to us. Right now, till such time, a vaccine is found for the COVID-19 virus.
Sir, if the special CS or the Chief Secretary may like to respond, otherwise we will close the conference.
I'll ask Special CS to respond in the first instance.
To the patients, or they are waiting for getting a bed for some days. In the matter of testing, no doubt, we are much ahead of many of the provinces. But in the matter of providing sufficient beds to the patient, is possible or not?
Sir, if I can just add to what my Special Chief Secretary has mentioned. Sir, we cannot now step back.
Thank you very much, sir. And with that, we'll close the conference.